She's been judging cows since she was 5 years old. Now, 2 decades on, Tasmanian woman Olivia Millhouse has been named the nation's best young cattle judge. It's been a fiercely contested competition and one that carries the future of several industries on its back. Paul Clarick reports.
I've been doing it since I was probably 4 or 5 years old, starting in the little bobby calves.
I like breaking cows down and I like talking about cows. Yeah, it's just very addictive.
They're the best in their field, the young judges that is, hand-picked from across Australia for their expertise. These young dairy cow experts all won the Best Young Judge Award at shows in their respective states. And this year, it's the Royal Adelaide Show's turn to host the national finals.
We need to train young judges for later on in the years, for senior judges, and this is an opportunity for those guys to get that experience.
I want to be a cowboy, and you can be my cowgirl.
Participants are all aged under 25 and judged on how they place 4 cows in 3 different breeds. They're also judged on how they explain and justify their decision.
She's not the biggest udder in the class, but it's so silky and it's so welded on. The teat's just hanging so beautifully.
She just displays the style and the balance that I'm looking for, and I believe she's the most correct animal in the class.
The Young Judges competition has been going for decades.
It's a training thing, and it leads into life skills and then into perhaps jobs.
It's now undergoing a resurgence in popularity since being introduced into some schools.
Yeah, it's been a bit stagnant since Rural Youth demise, and we've recently got into high schools and agricultural high schools, and talking to the teachers, and the teachers have put this in their curriculum, and the kids are really taking it up. They're really keen on it. I suppose it's something different to everyday schoolwork. And kids love working with animals, and the animals respond to that too.
For Olivia Millhouse from Hawley Beach in Tasmania, the winner's ribbon brings her one step closer to her ultimate ambition.
I would really like to be a judge all over Australia, and I would like to probably maybe do judging internationally in the long term.
Competitions are also held for dairy cattle handling, beef cattle, meat sheep, merino sheep and merino fleeces.
I just couldn't believe it. It was just excellent. The standard was just so high. The way they just went through the fleeces, they didn't miss anything, and the way they explained it, they didn't take 10 minutes to tell you how to lick an envelope. They got it straight into it, and they just picked out the real important points.
Oh, it feels good. Feel good beating New South Wales at anything, including the Origin.
These guys also prove that not every young person is into video games.
No, I'm terrible. I fall asleep when I sit at the computer or something like that. So, no, I've always been an outdoors person, and I've always been since I was a kid, growing up on a dairy farm.
I just don't have time, and just always outside, real outside person, and spending time with my cows and breeding quality cattle.
And most prefer the more traditional form of social networking that events like this provide.
Just like the camaraderie of like the people you meet and the friends you make, they're friends for life.
But while the competition is friendly and the standard is high, not everyone is entirely comfortable with the results.
These sort of competitions scare me because it makes you really feel that they're right with you, and some of these kids are. They're very experienced. They've done it for a few years and they've cottoned on well, and I'd say at least half of those guys could walk out into a show ring now and judge cows.